Welcome to the AI Horror Cinema. In this video, we are going to present a list of 10 Lovecraftian horror concepts and recommend movies that have masterfully brought these eldritch nightmares to life. H.P. Lovecraft was a prolific writer of weird fiction and cosmic horror. He developed many unique and unsettling theories and concepts within his stories. Here are some of the notable theories and ideas present in Lovecraft's works. Cosmic horror. Lovecraft's most famous contribution to the genre is the concept of cosmic horror, which emphasizes the insignificance of humanity in the face of incomprehensible cosmic forces. He often depicted these forces as ancient, indifferent, and often malevolent beings such as Cthulhu and Azathoth. Annihilation is a visually striking science fiction thriller directed by Alex Garland, adapted from Jeff Vandermeer's novel. It follows a group of scientists entering a bizarre environmental disaster zone called the Shimmer. As they encounter strange mutations and unsettling phenomena, the film taps into H.P. Lovecraft's cosmic horror themes, immersing its characters in a world where the laws of nature are distorted, echoing Lovecraft's belief in forbidden knowledge and the struggle to comprehend the vast, indifferent cosmos. The film masterfully combines science fiction and horror, making it a captivating cinematic experience. The Cthulhu Mythos. Lovecraft created a shared fictional universe known as the Cthulhu Mythos, where various ancient and powerful cosmic entities exist. Other writers have expanded upon this myth, adding their own stories and creatures, making it a collaborative and enduring creation. Many movies drew inspiration from these creatures. We can even find Cthulhu-type characters in the Star Wars series, such as Abeloth, the bringer of chaos, who is one of the most feared antagonists of the extended universe, or Cathol, an ancient and highly advanced civilization. Both of those are Lovecraftian inspirations. However, one movie that introduces a wide array of these supernatural creatures is Cabin in the Woods. Directed by Drew Goddard and co-written by Joss Whedon, this film draws inspiration from Lovecraft's Cthulhu Mythos and introduces not just monsters but elder gods as well, as unwitting victims become pawns in a dark ritual to appease these malevolent beings. The narrative reflects the collaborative and interconnected nature of the Cthulhu Mythos, weaving an intricate web of horror. The Cabin in the Woods quickly gained popularity after its release in 2012 and is considered a must-see in the monster film genre. The Necronomicon. Lovecraft invented the fictional grimoire known as the Necronomicon, a book of forbidden knowledge that appears in many of his stories. It is said to contain information about cosmic entities and eldritch rituals, serving as a source of terror and fascination in his works. In his books, such as The Case of Charles Dexter Ward, the book appears as a source of evil, so it is not surprising that we can find references to it in many films, most notably in the Evil Dead series. Evil Dead incorporates the Necronomicon theory by making the Book of the Dead a central element in the plot. The book serves as the source of a demonic curse that torments the characters throughout the storyline. Its pages contain dark incantations that, once unleashed, bring forth nightmarish horrors upon the unsuspecting victims. The Evil Dead franchise is quite popular in the genre, with both the original movies and the remakes offering a frightening experience, all caused by the discovery of the Lovecraftian book, the Necronomicon.
Not another peep, time to go to sleep.
Eldritch abominations. Lovecraft introduced a wide array of terrifying and incomprehensible creatures in his stories. These eldritch abominations often defied description and provoked deep fear and revulsion in those who encountered them. Directed by John Carpenter, The Thing fully embodies Lovecraft's concept of eldritch abominations. The film centers around a group of scientists in Antarctica, led by Kurt Russell, who must confront a shape-shifting alien entity that can mimic the body of anything it contacts. The grotesque monstrosity of the creature, portrayed exclusively through practical effects, leads to paranoia, gruesome transformations, and a constant sense of dread. By the end of the movie, even the viewer cannot be sure who remained human or fell victim to this shape-shifting alien. The movie received a prequel in 2011, which shares similarities with the 1982 version, but distinguishes itself by telling a different story and offering fresh insights into the enigmatic creature that terrorizes a Norwegian research station in Antarctica. NonEuclidean Geometry. Lovecraft frequently described the architecture and landscapes of his alien worlds and beings in terms of non-Euclidean geometry. This concept reflects the idea that these places exist outside the bounds of our normal understanding of space and geometry, adding to their otherworldly nature. Another famous John Carpenter movie, In the Mouth of Madness, captures Lovecraft's fascination with non-Euclidean geometry. The film shows viewers surreal and mind-bending environments and creatures. An investigator played by Sam Neill delves into the disappearance of a famous horror novelist. As he uncovers the dark secrets of the author's work, he becomes trapped in a reality where geometry itself warps and bodies turn into grotesque figures, contributing to the film's deeply unsettling atmosphere. The madness of knowledge. Lovecraft often explored the theme that gaining knowledge of cosmic horrors and forbidden truths could drive a person to madness. Characters who uncovered the secrets of the universe often met grim fates or were left mentally shattered by their discoveries. Directed by Richard Stanley, Color Out of Space adapts Lovecraft's exploration of how knowledge can lead to madness. The film follows a family, portrayed by Joely Richardson and Nicolas Cage, whose farm is contaminated by a strange, extraterrestrial color. As the family grapples with the incomprehensible, their harrowing descent into madness is depicted through intense performances and surreal visual elements.
It's in here, is out there.
Dream realms. Lovecraft's stories sometimes delved into dream realms and alternate dimensions. These realms were often populated by bizarre and nightmarish entities, blurring the line between dreams and reality. Wes Craven's A Nightmare on Elm Street, while not directly Lovecraftian, explores dream realms and alternate dimensions. The film's plot revolves around the iconic villain Freddy Krueger, a vengeful supernatural entity who haunts the dreams of teenagers, turning their nightmares into deadly realities. The dreamscapes evoke a sense of surreal terror, resonating with Lovecraft's exploration of alternate dimensions. As the teens struggle to confront their shared nemesis, they must decipher the blurred boundaries between the dream world and their waking lives, making each night a battle for survival.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ancient civilizations. Lovecraft frequently incorporated ancient lost civilizations into his stories. These civilizations had often made pacts with cosmic entities and left behind cryptic ruins and artifacts that hinted at their terrible fates. Ridley Scott's Prometheus delves into Lovecraft's theme of ancient civilizations. The chronological first episode of the Alien franchise follows a group of explorers, accompanied by an android called David, played by Michael Fassbender, who travel through space to an alien planet and try to uncover the mysteries of an alien world. As they confront their own origins and the knowledge that they are not alone in the universe, they encounter some truly horrifying dangers, including an earlier alien species, members of that lost civilization, and also among the crew, who have other intentions than exploration. The film and the new era of the Alien franchise echo Lovecraft's fascination with the concept. Forbidden bloodlines. Lovecraft explored the idea of cursed bloodlines and ancestral taint. Characters in his stories often discovered that they were descendants of individuals who had made pacts with cosmic beings, leading to their own tragic destinies. The 2011 movie The Innkeepers unravels the dark history of a cursed bloodline connected to a haunted hotel.
Do you know the story of Madeline O'Malley? She was the woman that died here in the hotel. She hung herself after her fiancé stood her up on their wedding day.
As the two protagonists, portrayed by Sarah Paxton and Pat Healy, encounter evil spirits in their own home, they confront the horrors of their family's past. In doing so, they become victims of their own ancestral legacy, mirroring Lovecraft's tales of cursed bloodlines. As they explore the hotel's dark history, they encounter a force of pure evil that threatens their very existence, testing their will to survive and escape the cursed lineage. The unnameable and ineffable. Lovecraft used language to convey the idea that some horrors are so profound and alien that they cannot be adequately described or named. He often employed phrases like indescribable and unnameable to emphasize the limitations of human language in conveying these horrors. This concept is vividly realized in Stephen Kostansky and Jeremy Gillespie's 2016 crowd-funded movie project, The Void. As a group of people becomes trapped in a hospital surrounded by a mysterious cult, they witness the emergence of nightmarish entities from another dimension. The Lovecraftian idea came through Guillermo del Toro, who who is in the process of remaking the aforementioned In the Mouth of Madness, which is also replete with truly bizarre-looking creatures. Conclusion. H.P. Lovecraft's theories and concepts continue to shape the landscape of horror cinema. These top 10 Lovecraftian theories, explored through the lens of these films, serve as a testament to the enduring power of cosmic horror and Lovecraft's ability to evoke existential dread. The movies challenge our understanding of reality and remind us of the insignificance of humanity in the universe, leaving a lasting impact on the world of horror. These theories and concepts collectively contribute to Lovecraft's unique brand of horror, one that continues to influence and terrify readers and writers alike to this day. What Lovecraftian movies would you recommend to watch? Write down in the comments. Thanks for watching.